Hello snackers, I'm Amber. Welcome to this bite-sized lesson to increase your English skills. I know you're hungry to learn, so let's get into our tasty and cozy English snack. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you already had the equinox in September, bringing you into autumn or fall. In the Southern Hemisphere, you've arrived in spring. I must admit, I'm a little jealous of your warm weather right now. But today's episode is about the changing of seasons, and in particular, the season of autumn and how we speak about it in English. If you are in the US, it's common to say fall. For other English-speaking countries, autumn is the name of the season between summer and winter. The word autumn originates from Latin autumnus, which had meanings of fullness, dryness, and the changing of time. This is when the crops have grown to their full size, needing to be harvested. These days, it's common for native speakers to talk about noticing the signs of autumn. It's a sensory experience, meaning we use our senses to notice. These senses include sight, hearing, and touch to experience this season. What do we see? The changing color of leaves, or the leaves changing color? Example, the leaves on the tree are changing color. Turning from one color to another. Example, the leaves are turning from green to yellow. The leaves turn yellow this time of year. The leaves have turned yellow. To shed, meaning to let go. The trees shed their leaves. The trees are shedding their leaves. The trees have shed their leaves. The leaves fall. The leaves are falling off the trees. The leaves are falling onto the ground. The leaves have fallen everywhere. We can also use imagery to describe this better. For example, we can liken the leaves to something else, like a carpet. The leaves made a carpet of color on the ground. The leaves were a yellow carpet on the green grass. The leaves were like a yellow carpet along the street. The yellow leaves carpeted the street. The street was carpeted in yellow leaves. What do we hear? We might hear the wind blowing. At my place, the wind blows strongly from the north. We hear the wind rustle the leaves. We hear our feet crunching the leaves as we walk. At my place, we even hear walnuts dropping off the tree. What do we touch? We start to wear warmer, cozier outfits, perhaps a soft, warm material like wool or cashmere. Maybe a warm hat and some chunky knits. The crisp morning air touches our skin. Are you starting to shiver yet? We need to rug up, meaning add more layers of clothing to keep warm. At my place, we have been lighting a fire each evening to keep us warm. We hear the crackle of the wood burning. We see the golden flames flickering and dancing. We feel the warmth of the fire. Autumn is a joyful time for me, both indoors and outdoors. It's the time when nature shows how beautiful it can be and reminds us that it's okay to shed or let go of things. We also notice the daylight hours are reducing. The days are getting shorter as we head towards winter. It means the sunset is earlier and night falls faster than in summer. Do you feel tired earlier in autumn? Maybe you're in tune with nature. Here is one of my favorite poems of this season. It's called Fall by Winifred C. Marshall. They're coming down in showers, the leaves all gold and red. They're covering the little flowers and tucking them in bed. They've spread a fairy carpet all up and down the street. And when we skip along to school, they rustle 'neath our feet. Please note, 'neath in the final line is short for beneath, meaning under. Doesn't this poem provide great imagery for you? Do you have any autumn traditions? I do. At this time of year, I change the clothes in my wardrobe from summer to mid-season clothing. It's not yet time for the biggest, bulkiest coats. It's time for jumpers and sweaters and perhaps a scarf. I like my autumn wardrobe choices to match the season because I love wearing red tones like burgundy and raspberry. I feel warmer and more cheerful when I wear these. I've also started keeping a journal for this season, so I chose a notebook with a deep red cover. It reminds me of maple leaves. I smile whenever I look at it. I have also made an autumn display in my home with my kids. We have collected natural objects such as pine cones and acorns. We have collected some leaves too that have turned from green to yellow. When we find crimson leaves, we will add these too. We love to eat seasonal vegetables, so right now it's the perfect time for pumpkin soup. We can crush walnuts or chestnuts and put them in the soup too. Perhaps it's time to watch something with an autumn theme, cozy under a blanket, sipping a hot drink like tea or maybe a hot chocolate. That sounds good. I think I'll go make myself one. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you feel energized and cozy after this English snack. I look forward to sharing another one with you very soon. So as always, come hungry for knowledge.